You might have noticed that as your savings grow, the excitement for a new title or a bigger bonus starts to fade. This feeling is not laziness, it is a rational economic response to diminishing returns on time and energy. Today we unpack why chasing promotions near financial independence often costs more than it pays in actual value. We will look at how opportunity cost shifts once you cross the $1 million threshold, revealing that your most valuable asset has changed from cash flow to control over your calendar. For years, our career education teaches a simple equation: work harder, get promoted, earn more money. The logic assumes that every additional dollar of income increases your quality of life in direct proportion to the hours you sacrifice. This model works perfectly when you are building an emergency fund or paying off student loans. In those early stages, each extra paycheck buys security and reduces anxiety significantly. However, as your net worth approaches a level where basic needs and future comfort are secured, this linear logic breaks down completely. The financial system is designed to extract more labor for smaller gains once you reach the upper tiers of compensation, creating a trap that most professionals do not see until they feel burned out. The first major shift in perspective involves understanding the marginal utility of income. Economic theory suggests that the satisfaction gained from each additional dollar decreases as your total wealth grows. For someone earning $50,000 annually, an extra 5% is transformative. It pays for groceries or a car repair. But once you cross the 1 million mark, the curve flattens dramatically. A promotion that offers a 5 to 10% salary bump might feel like a victory in isolation, but when measured against the time required to earn it, the return on investment becomes negative. You are trading 40 hours of your week for a number change on your bank statement that no longer buys significantly more freedom than what you already have. Quick resource note: I keep a curated set of Amazon search links in the description for books, gear, and tools relevant to this channel's topics. Some are affiliate links, so I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Please consider supporting the channel by using those links if you find something useful. This leads us to the concept of structural price collapse regarding personal value perception. When you accept a senior leadership role or a specialized position beyond this threshold, the responsibilities often scale linearly while the satisfaction scales sublinearly. You might take on managing larger teams, handling public crises, or navigating complex office politics. These duties consume your mental bandwidth and limit your flexibility without providing a commensurate increase in life enjoyment. The title feels heavier than it is worth because the cost of maintaining that role exceeds the utility of the compensation package. It creates an unprofitable promotion trap where you are working harder for less actual happiness, simply to maintain a status symbol that no longer serves your financial goals. The core issue here is the misalignment between traditional corporate incentive structures and post-independence motivation. Companies continue to offer larger titles and higher bonuses as if they will drive maximum effort or satisfaction from employees who have already achieved their personal financial targets. The psychological reward of winning the game, defined as maximizing income at all costs, vanishes once you realize you do not need more money to live well. Instead, what becomes valuable is time value efficiency. Every hour spent in a high-stress meeting that could be used for deep technical mastery, community building, or genuine rest has an opportunity cost that far outweighs the marginal dollar gain of the promotion. Consider how we measure success differently at this stage. Previously, success was defined by accumulation: more money, bigger house, fancier car. Now, with financial independence on the horizon, success is redefined by autonomy and time sovereignty. The cognitive dissonance arises when societal pressure to climb higher conflicts with your internal realization that you are already free from financial worry. You feel a pull toward continuing the grind because it feels like progress, yet every step up the ladder costs more of your life than the next dollar can buy back. This is why many professionals near this threshold find themselves caring less about promotions. They have intuitively calculated that the exchange rate has become unfavorable. To navigate this phase effectively, you must shift from income maximization to opportunity cost analysis. Ask yourself what else those 40 hours could produce if not a salary increase. Could it be learning a new skill that opens unexpected doors? Could it be building relationships with people who matter outside of work? Or simply the ability to take an extra week off without guilt? When you view your career through this lens, promotions often look less like opportunities and more like liabilities that lock up your most scarce resource. The decision stops being about how much money you can make next year and starts being about what kind of life you want to live in 5 years. The data on diminishing returns suggests that the sweet spot for effort is not at the highest possible income, but rather where the marginal utility of time equals the marginal cost of labor. For those near financial independence, this equilibrium point often arrives much earlier than corporate structures anticipate. Recognizing this shift allows you to stop playing a game designed for people who still need money and start designing your career around what actually matters: health, relationships, and personal growth. It is not about giving up ambition. It is about redirecting that ambition toward assets that do not depreciate with age or economic downturns. Understanding these dynamics transforms the feeling of burnout into a strategic pivot point. You are no longer confused by your lack of interest in the next rung on the ladder because you realize the ladder itself was built for a different version of yourself. The goal is to align your daily actions with your current reality, not an outdated societal script that demands endless climbing regardless of where you stand financially. By acknowledging the structural price collapse and the steep decay curve of income utility, you reclaim control over how you spend your days. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I am a one-person team working hard to make each video better than the last. Subscribe if you found value. It is the best way to show support. Drop a comment with your biggest takeaway. See you in the next video.